As the levels progress, he's really going to have to be careful. But at bottom lane, we do have Kuro who's going to be body blocked up by Misery. Puppey's going to join him. They still have the net ready to go. He's holding off on it. Now controls Kuro. And this could very well be our first blood as Misery stays ahead and snags that last hit for a first blood. Matumba Man is a bit isolated, but he's going to join the rest of his team now.
Eternal Envy is just cutting off the spot.
Yeah, he's going to make sure. Now he sees Matumba Man cutting over. He knows this is not a fight that Team Secret necessarily want to be able to take. The heals go down. Misery is here. They can actually fight this one, but the Chronosphere comes in first. They need to be able to pop Misery, though. He's got the Ravage. There goes the egg. They're going to try and pop this one. Team Secret can't fight around that Ravage as the egg was the securing fight.
Oh, are they not going to get anything?
They're really not, unless, Jarek just gets a bit too close, and Pylai Die pounces on that opening.
Sick Chronosphere off.
Looks like they're going to try for it here.
It might be.
Four-man smoke. Witch Doctor's making his way up. Mind Control is actually in a perfect position to be able to get a Chronosphere. He's going to lock it down, but it only catches Misery. The egg goes down on top of it. They're going to try and blow up Misery before he gets off the Ravage, but he pops him back, turns around with the Ravage, and now here comes a full artillery from Team Secret. They're already blown up too. Take out the Tidehunter, but that means nothing as Team Secret will sacrifice Misery as long as they can win this fight. Eternal Envy moves forward, pops the open, starts going from Matumba Man, barely lives through all of this, but he should be able to get the kill in the end. Dominating spree and Mind Control. He's almost out of mana. Time walks his side. Puppey's still going to be able to get that vision though, and Mind Control has little hope to be able to get out of this one as they're going to hold on to the pounce until Mind Control uses his time walk, lock him down. That's a wipe. Team Secret win the Roshan fight. He is able to do so much damage with this Hand of Midas, Yasha. They are going to be able to catch him here, but he pops the ultimate just in time. They're going to have to wait this one out. They will just barely be able to land the Sunstrike. Follow this up now with the Necromos ultimate for the save! Comes up from Weehaw! Now the turnaround as Team Liquid try and retreat. Mind Control's almost out of mana. Does he able to three-man Chronosphere if possible?
Yeah, Liquid want to get something out of this. Puppey's going to be the target.
He just goes for the solo Chronosphere. This is so dangerous. They have the Sunray. They're going to follow up the cast. Maybe even drop the Death Ward for this one. Puppey is going to be saved by Weehaw. But he's going to be running back in. Oh, there goes the combination from Misery and Weehaw. They're blowing up Liquid left and right. 3 down, and Kuro, he realizes there's no escape here. Mind Control also trying to time walk himself, hiding in the trees, but they should be able to run him down no matter what. The pounce is going to miss, but still, they've got him. This is eventually going to be a wipe as Team Secret are now well positioned to push out that bottom lane.
For Eternal Envy. He's going to get stunned up by the cast, but he sees Kuro.
Maybe he wants to make himself a target since he already blew that Death Ward. Eternal Envy is going to oblige. They're going to be able to double team Kuro as fast as possible. The Maledict goes down. It's last dying word. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, they're going to try and blow up Weehaw. They're successful too. They've got the Reaper's sight. The Phoenix Egg is going to be able to explode as well. Team Secret are going to be caught here. They thought they could turn. They thought they could fight, but they're going to lose some major heroes here as Misery's just eventually going to be chased down. He's a tanky beast, but there's just no escape for him.
Oh, with the Sunray drop too.
They're trying to chip down this tier 2 tower. Misery's ready to go. He's going to wait. Waiting on the Ravage. He's going to throw it down now. Will be able to catch on 4. That's going to be a beautiful figure of death that pops Matumba Man as well. Now they've got the, oh no, that's going to be an A combination with the Chronosphere that only really catches 2. Kurt's going to let out the Death Ward, but there's just not enough damage here. OD drops the ultimate. Jarrus comes back for the egg, but his teammates are all gone. Mind Control's going to try and get himself out with the Time Walk TP away. Should be successful there as, oh, Pilot Eye. Oh, so close.
Puppey absolutely obliterated that BKB Invoker. He just came from behind, prances and says, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, you're dead.
Team Secret, they know this. Oh, Eternal Envy's on the ramp here. Pounce up in 3 more seconds, gonna pop his ultimate. They actually hit the Chronosphere, but he's already popped the ultimate. They have all this extra damage over the top. The Sunstrike gets laid down, but Misery hits the counter initiation with the pipe over the top. Weehaw blowing up heroes. Is gonna be able to take out 2. And again, Liquid time after time. The initiation comes from Secret. The question is Team Secret actually going to stick around? They don't have their Ravage, but they have a huge net worth lead that may be enough confidence for them to be able to take this fight. Mind Control, Time walks to the side. He's going to be able to get the Chronosphere this time around on Eternal Envy. The Death Ward gets laid out, but they desperately need the Reaper's sight. But Eternal Envy still has that Aegis, so it doesn't even matter. Eternal Envy now pops the ultimate, turns on to Kuro, starts stealing all those num-num stats. He's going to be able to just go through support after support. He's beyond godlike, and they can't even kill him once. Matumba Man, he comes back in, but the imprisonment is going to stall things up. The Tornado controlling some of the heroes in the background. Puppey, with that long-range artillery, is actually keeping Liquid from being able to be aggressive.
They're going to start jumping forward, but Misery
jumps right back in with the counter initiation of the anchor smash. Is going to be able to stop all this damage. The Reaper Sight goes out. They will be able to kill Weehaw, but still they have to worry about the Slark because life number 2 is back up, and Eternal Envy's still feeling pretty healthy. He's fighting this one out. He actually wants to be able to get out here as the Pounce was blocked up. Matumba Man comes forward. Looks like the Sunray is going to be able to take out Pylai Dai. Eternal Envy needs to be able to get into the trees. Hides himself for a second, but Fada, he's a Bloodhound locking down Eternal Envy, and they will be able to find him.
They might even get the high ground advantage.
Fada. He spots this one out. He's going to immediately pop in DKB. Now the Chronosphere turnaround, but they need to follow up. They have the meatball. That's a spicy one. They've got the Sunstrike on Misery. They're trying to pop him. The Reaper Sight. No, it's not going to finish him off. Oh, this egg explodes, but Team Secret, they're still looking healthy as now the turnaround comes in. Ravage laid down. They're able to take out already 2. And Liquid, they just fall apart after that. They have no buybacks. That was the best possible Chronosphere they could have had. But it just goes to show the Team Secret are just too big to fight up against. They're going to be able to get Fada here after the imprisonment. There's no way the Sunray can save them. And Team Secret will beat down the buildings. Such a superior game by them. They outplayed Liquid every step of the way. Fada starts dropping meatballs, but he's got nothing. He turns around, goes on to Misery, but he's already dying to Puppey alone. The 4 position is destroying Fada's Invoker, who's had the highest net worth of Team Liquid for so long. Misery finally goes down, but the throne explodes, and Team Secret take game 1 in this grand finals.
Because this hero does rely on being able to get a free Aegis.
Now, if Liquid can actually get a pick off in the mid lane, they can actually transition this into an early Roshan. They're going to try and go for this dive. The Sunstrike will be able to blow up Weehaw, but the TPs are coming in. Matumba Man's already popped the ultimate. Looks like they're going to go for Fada here, but he can manage to get saved by the Oracle. Some of that damage is going to come out from Misery. Puppey, they're going to be able to turn for him. He's already thrown out that Cold Embrace. He'll be surrounded by the Wolves. Fada is the one victim there from Liquid who will end up going down, but Misery may still lose his life here. They're holding on to the snowball from Kuro. It's going to be thrown out in a second here to stall up Misery as best as possible. They have the Ice Shards to be able to block him in. It's
well, the medallion are going to be enough.
He's going to be dying for this one. The healing salve keeps him alive, and they do manage to get Misery. That is a 1-for-4 exchange, plus they got the Tier 1 tower. A beautiful fight for Team Liquid. Bottom lane wards spotted out 2 different wards being placed out by Liquid, but now Liquid managed to take away.
Eternal Envy breaks the smoke. They're going to know now for sure.
That is a full reveal. Team Liquid will just sit on the high ground and wait for Secret to make their move.
Secret have to be so upset about that.
He's going to be spotted out here, turns around, goes to the Hex, but immediately that's taken off by the Oracle. A nice 2-man silence is actually going to prevent some aggression, but Pylai Dai still going to die to the Wolves, plus the Sunstrike. Liquid take a kill against Team Secret while committing no heroes whatsoever. And now they're actually going to go for the Matumba Man. Oh, what a Winter's Curse from Puppey! Turns that one right around against Jarek, trying to blow him up. The snowball comes on through. Matumba Man still healthy though, trying to stay ahead of Eternal Envy. Well, going for some of these squishier heroes gets a little bit too close though. Eternal Envy starts nabbing onto him. Kuro, he's not going to be escaping. Oh, what a great Ice Charge, but still, he's locked inside the trees, only buying himself time, not actually saving his life. But as you said, Mind Control has pushed out the top lane.
He gets
Tier 2,
Puppey.
Tier 3, he gets Puppey as well. Mind Control's going to look for the escape now against Pylai Dai, and he's going to turn and go for the Primal Roar. They're actually going to be able to Sunstrike. Pylai Dai's down. Mind Control now taking
They don't have the vacuum anymore.
Oh my God! The offlaner Team Liquid shows up big at the perfect time because Secret will get Roshan number 1 for themselves. They had to play like that. Had to have it.
They're both going to go down. Secret, fortunately for them, they're going to be able to pick up this Roshan that they desperately needed, but Liquid look like they want to try to make an attempt. Weehaw doesn't have the ghost.
Health, though. That is so dangerous. They do have the disarm, but the silence on to Jarex. They now have Kuro and Fada.
He's
They're
out of
going to be
mana.
able to kite around Eternal Envy. He's got nothing here. Jarex on the bottom side has actually saved himself. They've taken away the Aegis while Weehaw looks to be able to chase down Jarex. The ultimate wears out, but he's still not dead. Back over to Eternal Envy, where he's surrounded by 3. Obviously has no hope. Team Liquid, they bait Secret in.
So Envy believes that he can get there in time. And he's immediately going to start TPing. Matumba Man might just
he
walk
can
into
have him
them.
surrounded in the middle lane. Matumba Man, he needs to be able to get off this BKB. It's just in time. Oracle even popping that ultimate. They're going to turn. Who are they going for? Puppey is going to be identified as the first target by
Misery's going to go down.
Misery's going to be blown up by the Sunstrike. Puppey's Cold Embrace is going to run out eventually, but it gets him in Winter's Curse. A beautiful one that blows up Kuro all by itself. A mistun from Pylai Dai, but he gets off the finger of death on Fada. They need to be able to control him, but the Cold Snap is actually stalling up Eternal Envy with the Ice Charge. Kuro, he's making sure Eternal Envy is going to be kited around in this fight. He still managed to get onto Jarex, though, popping the range, and he will be able to catch up until the disarm. Snowball stun. Oh my God, is Eternal Envy not going to get anything out of this first life? He isn't. Now, he's way too deep behind this tier 1 tower, underneath an ice wall immediately. He managed to get the blink forward. Mind control will be able to give them the vision, though. Once again, a cold snap comes through. Ice Sharp blocking out Eternal Envy. He knows he has to turn and fight, but the Walrus Punch is making things difficult. Where's the sun? Did he not have one? A snowball? Oh, there's a tornado, stopping Eternal Envy from escaping, and they will finish him off.
The Octarine core is on the Death Prophet, so it's going to be back up in 45
and they
seconds.
Actually kill Weehaw here. Puppey, he's coming in from the right-hand side. The Gold Scepter buys him some time, but the Deafening Blast blows the meter. It is enough to kill Weehaw. The Winter's Curse comes in big on Fada. It's a lot of control. Pylon die. He blows up Jarex. Make sure there's no false promise here, but Fada, he's actually getting away from this a little bit. Misery stops him. No, the tornado. It buys him more time. Fada gets away, and Man turns against Eternal Envy. He's surrounded by an army of Necronomicons. A long-range snowball. Kuro wants some more. He says, come here, puppy, but he can't quite stop him fully. The Ice Shards doesn't block him out, but Team Liquid win a fight right outside Secret Space, which is the opportune time for them to push down to Tier 3 and see if they can force a buyback.
Afada, are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe that he walks away from that.
As Fada throws out the Tornado, EMP scouting this out. Eternal Envy doesn't lose any of his mana. And Wei is actually going to commit the Exorcism. Mind Control is pushing out the top lane at the same time, though. Misery has to be careful with his defense. He's going to be jumped on by the Primal Roar. There is no Sunstrike this time around. Meanwhile, back inside the pit, they have picked up the Aegis. Mind Control unable to finish off Misery, but starts threatening those racks, forcing mass TPs, which allows Liquid then to strike. They've actually controlled up Eternal Envy with a beautiful set of Ice Shards. They're going to purge him and just kite him around again. This could be, once again, Eternal Envy in too deep with his Aegis and dies twice in a row.
Yeah, Puppy's stuck on top of this cliff right now. There's nobody that can really help him.
Tornado timing, no opportunity for Eternal Envy to be able to jump back with a Blink Dagger.
Oh, he's
They're
just
going to throw out
kited.
all their disciples. They've got the disarms. They take him out.
And there it goes, almost immediately. Eternal Envy is
now
in
the
position.
jump in, actually managed to lock down Puppey, but the turnaround from Pylon died. The Lion King protects Puppey. The Sunstrike is not going to land due to a Force Staff. They managed to get the vacuum back in as well. Liquid, are they in too deep for this one? Eternal Envy pops the Aghanims in range, and he's actually taken up so much of this damage successfully.
Oh, the Ice Shards!
Man eventually runs down. They are able to get him. The Ice Shards blocking in Eternal Envy. Puppey, he's still floating around with this Ghost Scepter. Buyback here from Mind Control. They might be able to just finish up this fight with a big win over Secret. It's Weehaw trapped in once again for the Ice Shards. Ice Wall combination as they lock in Weehaw into a tomb of ice. Liquid win the fight and take a second lane of Brax.
They already commit the buyback from the Death Prophet, but they don't have the one on the one that matters.
This TP
Ursa,
right to the face from Puppey, but Tornado, Snowball, he's trying to draw attention. But is there actually going to be an appropriate response? Puppey's almost getting pumped. Immediately, Misery, he has to pop the Ghost Scepter to be able to save himself from the Cold Snap. As Weehaw's going to be slowed down here by the Purifying Flames. Once again, blocked in by the Ice Shards. He's going to be able to have the Exorcism, though. Liquid have forced that one. They just need to try and escape with minimal losses. Looks like they're going to give up on Jarex as they pop out that false promise. Still, though, the Winter's Curse is controlling up Man. They need to be able to blow him up. Vacuum brings him back in, but that max movement speed is too much for them to handle. They can't catch up. And Secret do not get what they needed out of that fight. They forced the Exorcism, but all they got out of it.
They might be able to catch somebody out of this.
A lot of notes, he's too separated. Meanwhile, the Oracle silenced up, and the Ghost Scepter's going to fade soon. He managed to get the disarm up on Eternal Envy. Pops the false promise. Meanwhile, the right-hand side, Pylon dies. Instantly gets taken out. The Winter's Curse controls the Wolf, but that Wolf dies immediately. And Man, the rest of the team, they're just going straight for the bottom lane. Oh my god, they want to be able to go straight for the Mega Creeps. Well, Secret's outside of the base. They get the Primal Roar.
Oh, if they can kill
Weehaw down with the Exorcism down. The buyback won't be
They take
much
this so
without
fast.
the Exorcism. My god.
5 seconds for the glyph.
They managed to get the Tornado onto Misery. Mega Creeps is up. Secret have to win this fight now, here and now, in order to beat back Liquid and go for a defense of their own. But it's not going to be the case. But Man, he just doesn't care. He pops the BKB, goes straight for the throne with Necronomicon. There it is. GG is the game. The series, rather, evens up 1-1.
They even up the series 1-1. They desperately needed this game to at least show that they could beat Secret. Great performance by them.